Hi, this is Christine with Natural Health. Hey, I wanted to tell you about the 9 benefits. I think these are the most important benefits of fasting. If you all have been following my channel, you know that autophagy is #1 on my list. It used to be weight loss, but now autophagy is #1 because the process of autophagy keeps you looking young, it extends your life, and that's the #1 benefit for me. But let's go through the 9 benefits that I think that are the most beneficial. But of course, there are many more benefits to fasting. You should try it. You don't have to start off with 21 days. That's the journey that I'm on now. You can just do hey, you can just not snack, just do 3 meals a day and then work your way down from there, going just doing 3 meals, then doing 2 meals. And if you're going to skip a meal, get the benefit of your sleeping time. So eat dinner and don't eat again until lunchtime, and that will give you about 16 hours. And then skip your lunchtime meal. So when that way you'll be doing 24-hour fasting a day. So find out what works for you. Start off slow. I did. And that's exactly the process that I did. I just cut out all snacks. Then I went to 2 meals a day. Then I went to 1 meal a day. And now when I'm not doing an extended fast, I usually eat just 1 meal a day, but on the weekends I'll eat maybe 2 meals because that's the time you socialize and you're with your friends. So I may eat breakfast or lunch and dinner on Saturday and Sunday, and then I get back on my regiment on Monday. And that's not every weekend because every weekend I'm not socializing around food. So back to the 9 benefits of fasting. The first one is the increase of stem cells. Stem cells are your backup cells. So anytime any part of your body needs to be repaired and it needs more cells, when you have injuries, or you have a bruise or what have you, those stem cells come in and they rescue the cells that can't hold up anymore. The production of stem cells really diminishes a lot as you move from a baby to an adolescent. So once you become an adult, your stem cell production is very low. One way to get your stem cells back up is by fasting. #2, it rebuilds your nervous system, your pancreas, and your gut lining. If you're having any type of digestive issues such as irritable bowel syndrome or a leaky gut, that's where the lining of your intestines is like a mesh. So when you have a leaky gut is when the lining starts to pull apart, and then there's spaces in between, and that's where food that you eat gets into the rest of your body through those holes. That is what's called leaky gut. Guess what? Fasting cures all of that. All of it, all of it, all of it. #2, it speeds up detoxification. So that's one of the reasons that I wanted to do it, was to detoxify my body. And what that does is it makes your immune system stronger. So when you come in contact with people that have communicable diseases such as the common cold, you won't be susceptible to it. And that's important to me, to make sure that I detox my body so that I won't catch whatever else somebody else has. I'm a type B. That's my blood type, and type B people have a tendency to pick up other things that other people have quicker and easily. So that's one of the things that I do not want to be susceptible to. Also, if you have any other type of diseases, it will detox that out of your body as well. Um, and your body just needs to be detoxed because the air that we breathe is polluted. The water that we drink is polluted unless you're drinking just distilled water. Distilled water is the cleanest water that you could drink and the best water for you. And the food that we eat is contaminated. Some of it is contaminated because it was made in a lab, the seeds, and some of it is just contaminated because of the food that they ate, the animals that we eat, the food that they ate. So it's always good to keep your body detoxed. Number four is self-eating. So what does that mean? When you are fasting, your body is eating its own fat, and that's how you're able to maintain and sustain. And that's a good thing because that's what fat is. Fat is stored up energy. So the larger you are, the more stored up energy you have and the longer that you can fast. Most people, unless you're malnutritioned, can fast for over a year and would not have an issue with it as long as your electrolytes are fine. I really don't know too many people who have the discipline to be able to fast for a year. I remember the 30-day fast that I did. It was very excruciating to me because I really mentally I wanted to eat. But another thing is that my electrolytes were lacking. I didn't have the proper formula, but now I have the proper formula for my electrolytes. And because now on a regular basis I fast at least 23 hours a day because I only eat one meal a day, I have built up my fasting muscle. Fasting is just like a muscle. If you don't use it, you will lose it. So as long as you're using it, then you'll build it up, you'll build it up, you'll build it up, and you'll be able to fast longer and you'll be stronger with it. Number 5 is stimulates healing, quick healing. Okay, let me tell you. When you have a cold, when you have the flu, when you're sick, you don't want to eat. And that's what your body is telling you, not to eat so that it can repair itself. We are so used to eating that when we do have a cold or the flu or whatever, the first thing somebody says is give them some chicken noodle soup and some orange juice. You're messing yourself up by doing that. If you don't want to eat, don't eat, because that is putting your body in its natural healing state. I have a dog, and my dog, when she is sick, she will not eat. And that's her body healing itself. No matter how much food I put in front of her, she will not eat until she's feeling better. Okay, so fasting, it's a quick way of healing your body. Also, if you have any old injuries that you think are healed, the first time you do an extended fast, those areas are going to hurt. My sciatic nerve, I don't know what happened to it, but I used to have problems with it all the time, and I think it was just from sitting all the time, and I really don't know, because I'm thinking other people sit all the time too and they didn't have a sciatic nerve problem, but everybody is not the same. So Once my sciatic nerve healed, I thought I was okay. Well, when I went on my 30-day fast, that's one of the things that started to hurt again, was my sciatic nerve. And that's because the scar tissue all around my sciatic nerve was being repaired. Also, on my big toe, underneath, I had no feeling in that big toe, and it was cold all the time. When I went on my 30-day fast, the circulation went back to my toe, and that spot on the bottom of my foot that I didn't, on the bottom of my toe that I didn't have filling in, has filling, had filling in it. Now, during the process of that 30 days, it hurt. It throbbed. It felt like pins were being poked in it. And when you go on a fast, don't stop because you're having some pain. Unless it's just absolutely, absolutely, absolutely unbearable. My sciatic nerve, I wanted to stop because it was very, very painful. But I knew that if I stopped the process and then started it over again, I would have to go through that pain again. So I suffered through, and now I don't have any problems with my sciatic nerve. I'm on my 5th day of my 21-day fast, and I haven't had any issues with my sciatic nerve nor with my toe. Also in my shoulders, I carry all of my stress. And I think I might have hurt my shoulder carrying books around in college. And even when I travel, I usually travel with a backpack, and I put it on my shoulder, and it used to hurt. Well, it doesn't hurt anymore. It didn't hurt during the process of the 30-day fast, but I'm sure by fasting, it has healed whatever tissue that needed to be healed. Another thing that was healed during my 30-day fast was my back. I had a lot of lower back pain, and now I don't have any lower back pain. I can sit, I can stand, no problem. Now this 21-day fast, I had a lot of pain in my feet. And I think it's because of, I just came off of vacation before the fast, and we walked and we walked and we walked and we walked. And I was eating all kinds of crazy. And guess what? I did not gain any weight. Actually, I lost weight because that's how much we walked. So fasting will heal your body quickly. And now I'm on the 5th day of my 21-day fast, and my feet, they don't hurt anymore. Number 6, it breaks down cancer growth, viral and bacterial cells, and yeast and fungi. Okay, so under my breast, I usually have yeast growth. Well, guess what? Now I don't have yeast growth anymore under my breast. It breaks down all of those cells. If you have cancer cells, it breaks down your cancer cells. Now, everybody can't fast because they are weak. And if you are a cancer patient and you're looking at this, I am not a doctor. Everyone who's looking at this, I am not a doctor. I'm just an individual who has found a better way than Western medicine to heal my body naturally. And I was always the one who said, I believe that God has put something here to heal us naturally, where we don't need all of these synthetic medicines that causes other side effects. Then you have to take a pill for that side effect, and before you know it, you're on 5 pills, and the doctor doesn't know when you're going to be able to get off of them. Well, that is not the plan that I have for my life. So fasting will eat viral cells. If you have any type of viral disease, it will eat the viral cells. It will eat bacterial cells as well. Now, will 21 days do it? Probably not. Will 30 days do it? Probably not. But you'll be on your journey to better health. Number 7, it decreases depression. The reason why it decreases depression is because adrenaline is going and your endorphins are heightened. I'm going to tell you, the second day of my 21-day fast, I was like, woohoo! I know my clients and and my co-workers were through with me, but I was just on a high. Now my energy has pretty much leveled out and I'm pretty constant. So hopefully it will stay that way. Number 8, it heightens spiritual awareness. I am a Christian, so when I fast, I always pray. I'm praying more, and I'm usually in my Bible more as well. They say that when you are fasting, it takes you closer to your spiritual you, and it has been true for me. And number 9, it invites reflection. You can reflect upon the different things in your life and how you can make things better. One of the things that I always say is that we all play a part in how our life turns out. So we can't blame others. We should always look at how we could have changed the situation. Because the truth is that you can't change anyone else but yourself. Okay, so these are the 9 benefits of fasting that are really high on my list. And I hope that this helps you. If you would like to know more about fasting, extended fasting, intermittent fasting, urine therapy, the neti pot, anything natural that you can do to heal your body and to live a healthy life naturally, subscribe to the channel. And also in the comment area, put down anything that you would like for me to comment on. There may be something naturally that you found out about that you would like for me to research and to do a video on. So I look forward to continuing this journey with you on natural health. Don't forget to subscribe. This is Christine with Natural Health. See you next time.